Hey, what's up? I'm back again. And today was a very, I wish it was more productive, but went to school today. Had physics, which was alright. I don't know if I learned too much, but I don't know. I tried my best. I kept getting distracted today thinking about streaming, unfortunately. And there's something else I was thinking about, but I don't really remember exactly what it was. Anyway, um, been stressing about chemistry exam this week, even though I really don't think I need to. I don't know. I haven't really been studying for it, or I've been telling myself to study for it, and I haven't been, which is why I'm stressing about it. Um, so to ease my stress, I decided to rearrange my room today instead of studying, which was the best idea I've ever had. Tomorrow, I think I'll be able to show you more, but I know I don't know. I also streamed today, and I decided like literally the whole reason I rearranged my room is so that I could have a decent face cam backdrop perspective. So yeah, great use of my time, but I think it was worth it. It was totally worth it. I managed to get more floor space in my room, so I can technically do more VR if I want to. Uh, I don't know if I don't know. The streaming, if it kicks off and I keep wanting to do it, I could eventually do a Ancient Dungeon VR stream, and that would be pretty sick. I have space for it now, and it might look decent. So yeah, mostly just played dungeons today though. I had like a 4 hour stream, and then we took a break for 3 hours. Actually, I got my friend to actually stream with me, so that was pretty cool. We got a co-stream going. We've been actually just kind of running the dungeons Twitch category. I want to say we've been I think like at the top of the category for like every time we've been streaming now, which is I don't know. It feels like I'm smurfing or something, but I've never really done streaming that much before. But I don't know if there's like an advantage to I don't know. I don't even know why we're even able to be at the top. I mean, it's not a very big category, and it's like you only have to have 4 people to be at the top watching your stream, so it's not that big of an achievement. I feel like, but like, it still feels cool to be like um, doing something now rather than just like sitting and playing games, feeling like you're wasting time playing games, but now you're actually like being productive playing video games, and it's not even like that productive, but I think it's very fun. It's something newer, and I get to meet people through it and learn stuff about the games I'm playing. So it's a net positive for me. But anyway, I had to conquer my fear of face cam today, and I just did it. I think this whole video daily video thing is kind of desensitizing me to like the fears of putting myself out there and like having my face out there and stuff. So it's cool. I don't know what I'm trying to say. the, there's still some anxiety though. Like I still feel like I'm not doing enough, and like I'm not that good at like filling in the gaps of talking and stuff. But I'm getting there. I'm definitely a lot better at doing this than I was 5 months ago. Now it's been 5 months. But yeah, I can't stop talking about streaming. Let's. Today was May the 4th though. This was like the least exciting May the 4th I've ever had, and I'm kind of sad about it. But the most exciting part about it was watching Maul Shadow Lord finale today. It was so good. It was so good. I think last week it was. I was watching someone make theories about what's gonna come in the shows and stuff. They break down episodes and then come up with their theories at the end, and some of the times they're right, so it kind of ruins the surprise. But I thought I was gonna get spoiled by that video, because he said a crazy theory that kind of made a lot of sense, and I was like, no, I got spoiled because he's smart, but it turns out he was wrong. So I still got surprised. There was like a big thing apparently where those journalist people got to watch the entire show except for the finale, so they got to make their videos right before or like earlier before everyone else got to see it, except for the finale. So the finale was like expected to be a big surprise, and it sure was. I'll tell you, it sure was. I really want to talk about it, but I'm not going to spoil anything because I know people don't watch stuff right away. So it'd be kind of bad if I did. just yap about it. But it's definitely worth the watch. I don't know. No, I can't say anything. It's fine. The day will come when I don't know. I don't even know when day would come. So I'll probably forget about this in like 2 months. But whatever. Uh, on a more lighthearted note, I guess I don't know what I want to say next. Um, Tomorrow I have a calculus quiz that I'm not ready for, and I have to study for my chemistry exam. So I'm gonna try and wake up early. This morning, I did actually end up going for my walk this morning, and I went for a walk after streaming. So yeah, I'm trying to break up the monotony of my day, and like the cycle of just waking up, going to school. I talked about this yesterday, but I'm really trying, and I think it's working almost. Like I'm changing up the way I'm living. I'm trying to hold myself to a higher standard, and it feels better. I think it feels a little more fulfilling than I thought it would, because it's like putting effort towards being a better person. Anyway, this has been a good talk. I'm needing to get to bed now because it's all 1:40, and I need to be up. I'm gonna try and wake up at 8 rather than 9:30, which I normally wake up, so that I can get my walk in and like shower and make myself feel like school isn't the only reason I'm waking up in the morning. Very, very positive thinking. Anyway, that's all. I'll rate today a 7.6 out of 10 because it was an average day, but these days have been pretty above average lately because of the streaming. So I'm having fun. But still kind of, actually, no, today should be high. I rearranged my whole room today. It took me like 2 hours, by the way. Anyway, shouldn't take me that long. But I'll move it up, actually. 7.9, I think. That's a good number. Even though, yeah, I'll stick with that. 7.9. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.